Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're on Explorer of the Sea and we're going to go through Casino Royale. I'll give you some information, some tips that I've discovered when I was in this casino and how some of these games played. So let's get started. So as we walk through the door, we're going to find on the right-hand side, this is your smoking section. So the casino's been divided into smoking and non-smoking sections. So you've got a lot of your Mighty Cash 88, as well as just a whole wall with things like this Cinco winning wall. I tried it, didn't seem to do much for me, as well as all sorts of other games in here. Got some of the Ballyda J wins, as well as we've got a whole lot of machines in this casino that relate to cash. We've got, here's the Baja Dali. These ones are pretty good. These ones are in the smoking section. There's also some in the non-smoking section. And they played fairly well. People had a lot of luck on them. I did play them a bit, but it was kind of like, maybe okay. Pardon my hand there. So some places, there's the money rolls. As you can see, as I said, there's a lot of games that have money, something to do with money. There is we'll come to it. We go through. The lamp, the mystery of the lamp game we just passed, that one played fairly well and delivered. So it was an interesting game to play. Plus, it gave lots of little bonuses. Some of the slot machines were fairly close. This here is the poker section. So there's like 3, 4 banks of these poker games. They start at 25 cents. So if you're playing 5 hands, 25 cents, you got to play maximum bet. It gets to be a little bit fairly pricey per ham. So again, remember I said there was lots and lots of the games that related to cash. We got a whole lot of the Dragon Link. So all the different varieties, they're all up against that one wall. Behind that wall is the casino. And then, of course, you have your real games. These ones, again, are in the smoking. So you've got your Wonder Fours. There were several of those games, as well as that Buffalo. Lots of Buffalo games in here. The block Bonanza played fairly well. It was kind of like an up again, down again kind of thing. A lot of the games in this casino were up again, down again. Then some more Buffalo games. Block and Link was in here as well. That one was mediocre. We're going to pass some of the foo games, which I really enjoyed. They seem to deliver. The coin combos, there's lots of coin combos scattered throughout as well. You're going to find them too. These were the Tree of Wealth and Prosperity. These ones were pretty good a lot of the time. So they seemed to do fairly well in their payouts. They played and gave little line hits as well. So which is what I look for. This one at the end was an odd one because you put your money in and it went poosh, and it gave you money or it went nothing. So it was really quick to go through to play it, but it was really boring too. So again, more of those kind of games that all relate to just money. More Buffalo Gold, a lot of those, as I say. More money, crazy money, money two, money roll, money gold. There's all sorts of things that are money. There's even a local, cash money. There's a local gold rush in here too. So there's a lot of different things. Big one was kind of cute to play that one. There's the Dino Loco, money rolls. These ones again are in the smoking area. A lot of the dancing drums. These ones I didn't play, so I'm not quite sure about those ones. The dancing drums is usually one you can count on. I like machines to be nice to me. So we have the table games, of course. We've got your classic poker, your three-hand poker, your just all of the ones that you can think of. The craps is in here. They're all here. So you've got different selections and different varieties that you can choose from. Again, there's the bar right in the center of everything, which is really convenient because there were waiters and the service was really good to come around to get you your drink. But you could also go to the bar yourself, which makes it convenient. So we're entering the non-smoking part. This is up a couple of stairs. There's these 4 games here with the Wolf Run and the Lobster Mania and the Thinking Rich. So they're on this side as well as they are on the other side. So there's 2 versions of each, 2 of each of these ones. This game I didn't even notice, which is kind of sad, but oh well. So they're on the other side as well, as I said. And this is the non-smoking side. As you can see, the bar kind of does the division there. These ones are kind of interesting. There's Gold Hills. You can start off with getting their bonus kind of play, but you're hitting that button so quickly. So you're going through the money. And if you get lucky, well, it works really well. But if you don't, these ones, if you like the train games, these are 3 different train games. On different days, each different one was doing something. Other days, it was the other one doing something. But they are fairly good and they're interesting to play. So again, we've got more of that coin trio. These ones here are interesting because they are the lucky envelope. Some days these ones were doing really well. They didn't do great for me, but they did really well for my friend. These ones here I did play and they did fairly well as well. So they were an interesting game. More dancing drums. So you've got them in the smoking and the non-smoking area. There's more of your coin trios. And then just past the dancing drums, we've got these games that are like the German games, and they do the Oompa beer kind of singing with it. So they were pretty fun, and they even give you the words. The pig games that we just passed were good as well. More of those buffalo games, because there's 5 buffalo games in the non-smoking area. And then there's the bulk, who I can't say the word, but they're always kind of interesting, especially if you find that they're fairly lit up. They usually will pop. Spitfire multipliers were doing very well as well, and these ones were as well. As you can see, they're already playing in the bonus rounds on these ones. That's the firecracker ones. So that are just actually, they're getting some good play on them. So these ones here, with these Finkel walls, they seem to be all over the place. I did not play them, but other people seem to enjoy them. These ones here I just found confusing. I tried to play it and it was like, I don't know what they're doing. They didn't pay me, so as far as I'm concerned, they weren't doing a whole lot. I like games where I'm getting some payback, even if it's not very much, but it's not just taking my money and going away. I want to have a little bit of fun and interest with it. And then, of course, we've got more of your double diamond, the triple double diamond. They're all in here. Sometimes some of the games had very narrow alleys and ways to get through them. So these ones were fortunately okay, but in other games it was hard to get through. That was more in the smoking area. Again, we bring you back. These are right beside the bar, more money games. As I say, there's lots and lots of games if you like Crazy Money 2, Crazy Money Deluxe, Crazy Money Gold, Money Rolls, they're all here. So it's a fairly good selection of machines. The machines seem to run hot one day, cold the next. So you never really knew what they were going to be. But this brings us to the end of our casino tour. I hope this helps you to get some ideas and be able to plan your next trip to Casino Royale aboard the Explorer of the Sea. And remember, if not now, when? See you in the next video.